There is a quiet question that lives in the minds of many people. How do some people increase their income, while others remain stuck in the same financial situation for years? At first, the answers may seem obvious. Some people assume the difference is luck. Others believe it is connections. Some believe it is simply working harder than everyone else. But if you observe closely, something interesting appears. Many people work extremely hard, yet their income grows slowly. At the same time, others focus on learning certain types of knowledge, and their income begins to multiply over time. This difference often comes down to one powerful idea. Not all knowledge is equal. Some knowledge simply fills the mind with information. But some knowledge changes the way a person creates value. And when someone learns how to create more value, their income often follows. Imagine a young man named Ravi. Ravi worked in an office where his tasks were repetitive. Every day he completed similar work. He followed instructions. He met deadlines. He worked long hours and hoped that eventually his salary would grow. Years passed. His experience increased, but his income only improved slightly. One evening, he sat quietly at home thinking about his future. "I work hard," he said to himself. "But why does it feel like I am running in the same place?" That question changed his thinking. Instead of asking how to work harder, he began asking a different question. What knowledge would make me more valuable? This question is powerful because income is often connected to value. People and companies pay for solutions. They pay for skills that solve problems. They pay for people who can create results. When someone learns knowledge that improves their ability to solve problems, their value increases. And when value increases, opportunities begin to appear. The first type of knowledge that multiplies income is understanding problems. Most people focus only on tasks. They complete what they are asked to do. But people who increase their income often study problems deeply. They ask questions. Why does this system work this way? Why do customers behave like this? Why does this product succeed while another fails? When someone understands problems clearly, they begin seeing solutions that others miss. Solutions create value, and value attracts opportunity. Another type of knowledge that multiplies income is learning how systems work. Many people perform their job without understanding the larger system around them. They know their task, but not the entire process. But someone who studies the system begins seeing connections. How marketing influences sales. How customer behavior influences business decisions. How small improvements can create larger results. Understanding systems allows someone to contribute ideas instead of simply completing tasks. Ideas are valuable. Organizations often reward people who improve systems. Another powerful form of knowledge is communication. This skill is often underestimated. Two people may have similar ideas, but the person who can explain their ideas clearly often receives more opportunities. Communication creates influence. Influence allows someone to share ideas, persuade others, and collaborate effectively. When people understand your value, they are more likely to reward it. Another type of knowledge that multiplies income is financial awareness. Many people earn money, but never learn how money works. They do not understand saving, investing, or the long-term impact of financial decisions. Because of this, even higher income may not lead to financial growth. But when someone learns how money behaves, their financial future changes. They understand how to protect their income. They understand how to grow their resources over time. Knowledge about money allows income to expand beyond salary alone. There is also knowledge about technology. The modern world changes quickly. New tools appear constantly. People who learn how to use these tools often increase their productivity dramatically. Someone who understands automation, digital platforms, or data analysis can accomplish tasks faster and create greater results. Technology does not replace people who learn it. Technology often amplifies the abilities of people who understand it. Another important type of knowledge is learning how to learn. This may sound unusual, but it is extremely powerful. The world changes constantly. Industries evolve. New opportunities appear. People who know how to learn quickly can adapt to these changes. Instead of feeling threatened by new information, they feel curious. Curiosity leads to growth. Growth leads to opportunity. A woman named Sophia once worked in customer support for a growing company. Her job involved answering questions from customers. Many employees treated the job as routine. But Sophia became curious. She began observing the patterns behind customer complaints. Why were people frustrated? Which problems appeared most often? What confused customers the most? Instead of only answering questions, she started writing notes about these patterns. After several months, she shared her observations with her manager. Her notes revealed a simple problem in the company's product design. The issue could be solved with a small improvement. The company implemented the change. Customer complaints decreased. Managers noticed Sophia's ability to observe problems and suggest solutions. Soon, she was invited to join a product development team. Her role changed. Her income improved. But the change did not happen because she worked harder. It happened because she used knowledge to create value. Knowledge becomes powerful when it connects with action. Many people collect information, but never apply it. True learning happens when knowledge changes behavior. Reading a book is helpful, but applying the ideas inside the book is what creates results. Watching educational videos can be inspiring, but practicing the lessons creates growth. Income multiplies when knowledge becomes skill. Skill creates value. Value attracts opportunity. Another important truth is that knowledge compounds over time. Learning a new skill today may not change your income immediately, but learning consistently creates momentum. Small improvements accumulate. A person who reads for 30 minutes each day may finish dozens of books in a year. A person who practices a skill daily becomes noticeably better over time. Knowledge builds layers. Each layer strengthens the foundation for the next. Eventually, these layers combine into expertise. Expertise becomes rare, and rare skills often command higher income. There is also something empowering about investing in knowledge. Unlike physical possessions, knowledge cannot be easily taken away. Economic conditions may change. Industries may shift, but knowledge remains inside the person who learned it. This creates long-term security. People who continue learning adapt more easily to change. They see opportunities where others see uncertainty. Ravi eventually began dedicating time each week to learning new skills related to his field. He studied how businesses operated. He learned about data analysis. He practiced presenting ideas clearly. The process was slow at first, but over time he noticed something important. He began seeing his work differently. He understood problems more clearly. He suggested improvements. Managers began trusting his ideas. His role expanded. Eventually, his income increased. But the most important change was not the salary. It was his confidence. He realized that his future income depended not only on his job title. It depended on what he continued learning. The truth about income growth is simple but powerful. The world rewards people who create value. And knowledge is the tool that helps people create that value. So if you want to multiply your income, ask yourself a new question. Instead of asking, "How can I make more money today?" ask something deeper. What knowledge would make me more valuable tomorrow? Then begin learning. Read, practice, observe, apply what you learn. Over time, the knowledge you invest in today can transform the opportunities you experience tomorrow. Because knowledge does more than increase income. It expands possibility. And possibility is where growth begins.